Ladies and gentlemen, our own APIIT talent, shall we please give another humongous round of applause for all our dear students. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, and on behalf of APIIT Sri Lanka, we warmly welcome you to the award ceremony of Northern Consortium UK International Foundation Year and APIIT Sri Lanka Foundation for the year 2026. The oil lamp, in our tradition, signifies hope and new beginnings. We wish to honor our traditions by the lighting of the oil lamp. And may I now invite the following dignitaries for the lighting of the traditional oil lamp. Our chief guest today, Mr. Neomal De Silva, Acting Director of the British Council of Sri Lanka, Mr. Bandula Egodage, Chairman of APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Dilrukshi Dimungu Hevage, representation from University of Staffordshire, UK, Mr. Gamedu Hemachandra, Chief Academic Officer of APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Hasuli Pereira, Head of Business School and Foundation Programs, APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Charman Vijay Wadana, Consultant, Head of School of Computing, APIIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Chatura Varnasurya, Head of Law School of APIIT Sri Lanka, Mr. Kasuna Benayaka, Head of Hospitality and Tourism School, APIIT Sri Lanka, Ms. Anuttara Senanayaka, Head of Operations of APIIT Kandy Campus, Ms. Nirosha Pereira, Head of Academic Administration, APIIT Sri Lanka, Ms. Ruvini Natasha, Program Lead of NCUK IFY Programs at APIIT Sri Lanka, two students representing the student body together with two parents representing our parents who are here today. And may I please request the audience to pay respect as the distinguished guests will be lighting our traditional oil lamp. To the distinguished invitees for doing the honors, and may I please request you remain standing for the APIIT anthem. and please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and once again, warm welcome to the NCUK Award Ceremony together with Foundation Year Programs Award Ceremony as well. At APIIT, we always inspire love for learning, and we always give the opportunity for our young buds who are coming on board as we nurture them in different ways. Inspiring the youth to take the leadership, we provide opportunities for our students to gather numerous experiences. In that spirit, allow me to introduce our debut student host, together with me, our co-host for the day, Ms. Cassie Mendes. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Our debut host joining me in this ceremony today is Ms. Cassie Mendes. Cassie, over to you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As Asia Pacific Institute of Information Technology, Sri Lanka, we inspire love for learning with love and care, synergy, and lifelong learning. With our utmost purpose of revolutionizing the educational landscape, we have been seeding professionals in the fields of IT, business, and law for the last 26 years. Indeed, today is a delightful day as we are gathered here for one of the latest celebrations, the award ceremony of the foundation programs at APIIT Sri Lanka. Moreover, we are delighted to come together to witness the achievements of our dear students, to cherish those beautiful memories and celebrate the accomplishments. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the award ceremony of NCUK International Foundation Year and the APIIT Sri Lanka Foundation 2025, together with Dr. Kaushalik Amaradevakara. I am Casey Mendes, your co-host for the ceremony today. I would now respectfully invite Mr. Bandula Egodage, the chairman of APIIT Sri Lanka, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I make my formal speech, I have a duty to do. I'm just talking to my loving kids here, those who are graduating today. All you guys to welcome. Your elderly sisters, your akkis have made an extra effort. That was the starting point, that they made a special dancing act to welcome you. I think your duty to give them a big, big applause once again for their effort. That is APIIT. APIIT is basically student-driven. So you guys are here today, and this podium also filled with APIIT student. Case is APIIT student. So I think this is what we are aiming for. Everything is basically done by students, so it is a student-driven university. You know how it works, and today is one of the part of the celebrations. Good evening and good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My formal speech demands me to welcome our guest first. So, protocol in order, today we have invited our chief guest, Mr. Neomal De Silva, Director of British Council in Sri Lanka, host as a chief guest today in this great evening. In spite of your busy schedule, thank you very much, Neomal, being with us for the benefit of these younger students when they are celebrating their one important moment in their life, along with their parents. That's the most important thing. I'm not going to read your profile, but I was told that you got the opportunity of being such a position as the first Sri Lankan. Congratulations, Neomal. So probably this will be your I'm not sure. I assume that is the first public appearance as a director, the British Council. So our students are lucky to have him here, and thank you very much and warmly welcome for this function. Secondly, we have honorary presence here from the Staffordshire University side, academic link tutor, business school, our colleague Dr. Dilrukshi Hevage, very warmly welcome you here, madam, for this occasion. Neomal De Silva, accompanied with our colleague Hamsi Hanif. I say that in the way that I don't want to say miss or anything. I just say Hamsi. So thank you and welcome you here this function. Also, every time I'm surrounded with my able APIIT team, Chief Academic Officer Gamidu Hemachandra, Head of Business School Dr. Hasuli Pereira, Head of Computer School Dr. Chaman Abesirivardana, Head of Law School Dr. Chatura Varnasuriya, and also Head of Hospitality Kasun, and also our academic, entire academic staff, marketing staff, and person behind Nirosha Pereira and all the team, very warmly welcome. Really appreciate the effort that you are putting to get into this level. I think I have not missed anyone today other than parents and my loving kids. I know differently when child is celebrating their achievements, parents are also looking at it. They don't say that they are also celebrating. They have the same equal feeling when your kids are doing well. So both of you officially welcome from APIIT side. When it comes to the content of my speech, I need to say two things. I'm addressing my students. I would say, firstly, congratulations, your hard work, and probably 1.5 years or maybe before preparation time and all these things. Today you have proven yourself, but congratulations. But I have to say, it is just a start only in life. When it comes to the parents and the students' perspective, parents, they have their own expectation. That's why I say this is just a starting point. Students, you can say that there are many aspirations. When it comes to expectation, every parent wants to some achievement many ways. It could be inspirational achievement, it could be some tangible achievement. It be you are expecting, I want my daughter, I want my son to be there. That is why I say parents' expectation. The parents were expect that up until you complete your foundation studies, parents were wishing that you will complete the foundation and you are stepping that. Once you complete it, the parents' expectation is different. So therefore never ending. So for you also you have to take that in that spirit. For you also it's just a start. What is your aspiration? You have accomplished your aspiration at that level because you want to complete that one. And you have a goal, you have a task. That is why aspiration means that it is continuous journey. So it is cycle. So all what I am trying to say, I will not wish you will get everything on the platter. We will wish you whatever the aspiration you have, whatever the expectation your parents have, it will be fulfilled with lot of hard effort. If there is no effort, no value. So all my sons, all my daughters, we are very proud of you. You are part of us. Basically, that is the only inspirational aspect we have from the academic side. Today, all your teachers, all your academic staff, all the supporting people now, very happy about your achievements. Like parents, two different ways, because they are expecting, if they are staying with APIIT, they will continue to do the same thing. But remember, learning is lifelong, right? There is no ending to that. That means you are not finished yet anything. So once again, that is the message for my parents, my loving kids and my parents. We are very happy in life. Every moment, every little time you have, celebration is needed. You spend your time, you put your best version to achieve something. End of the day, you need to celebrate. What level? Up to you. It could be a simple celebration. You can go to the room, you can close the room door, and you can make a nice song or whatever. That is celebration for yourself. It doesn't have to be 5-star party. It is how you express your own celebrations. So celebration is needed in life. You need that celebration if you put only the hard work. Please understand that. We don't believe in having lotteries. You put your effort, you will get the result. That is what APIIT believes also. I think that is good enough. Thank you for patience hearing. I wish you all the very best. I wish you a very bright future for each and everybody of you all. And also I request any assistance, any support, academic or selecting your future paths or any needed guided support from APIIT, myself, Gamidu and all other head of schools and entire support staff is ever ready to listen to you or any time, good and bad times, as what we spent last 1.5 years in APIIT. We will continue that journey. We are with you. All the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. I would now cordially invite Dr. Hasuli Pereira, the Head of Business School and Foundation Programs of APIIT Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone, distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, and students. Across 3 foundation cohorts, we have 360 students who are being awarded this year. 360. But as you can see, we don't have 300 students seated in this room today. So some could not be here, and that is perfectly all right. But you and your friends sitting beside you chose to come. You chose to all dress beautifully today, bring your family, sit through all of our speeches, and walk across a stage for something that you finished. I think that was a very good decision you made to come, and I'll tell you why. The world doesn't give us permission to stop. I'm sure you will know this very well, but you finish one assignment, and you immediately start worrying about another. Your results come, and you are already thinking about the next semester. You finish foundation, and you go straight on to the degree. We move so quickly from one thing to the next that we forget to turn around and look at the distance we have covered. And this distance was not small for you. Despite what many people think, the foundation program, both NCUK and the APIIT Foundation, is not easy. It stretched each and every one of you in different ways and at different moments. Nobody walks out of this year unchanged. And nobody walks out of it without having learned at least one thing about themselves. And this, I think, is worth celebrating. So thank you for choosing to be here. I think we have less than 1/3 of the number of students who should be awarded today. So thank you for choosing to stop, to look back, and to celebrate how far you have come. Which brings me to what I actually want to talk to you about, your journey during the foundation, which was 9 months. I know some of you have already progressed on to your first year. I know some of you have already just completed your first year and gone on to the break as well. But I'm sure you would all recall that at the start of your foundation program at orientation, I stood in front of you, I spoke to you, and I remember that auditorium very clearly. I'm sure you do as well. It was the quietest room, and there were rows of faces trying very hard to look like they already knew, what they were doing. I told you that you had certain choices to make, and I told you to make the right choices if possible and to live with your choices. And I also told you that you would grow. And I don't know whether any of you heard me or listened to me. I don't know whether you believed me, but you are not those students anymore that I spoke to at orientation. There was a sentence that I regularly hear from some students from nearly every batch. I don't think I can do this. Some of you said it about a specific module. Some of you said it about a deadline. And a few of you might have quietly said it about yourselves as well. This story, I don't think I can make it, or I don't think I can do it, is the story of your foundation year. Let me give you an example. I know most of you did maths. And I know that some of you would have enjoyed maths, some of you will still flinch when you hear the word maths. But you turned up for the extra classes anyway. You sat with a friend who explained the same thing to you more than once. You did practice questions you didn't want to do. Somewhere along the way, a formula that once seemed complete nonsense to you, actually became something you could handle. You learned the same lessons in other subjects as well. EAP, all of you did EAP. English. Some of you said, I can't write like how ChatGPT would write it for me. I can't stand up in front of all these people, or all these students, and do a presentation. Can we please just submit a written assessment instead of doing a presentation? And we told you can't. So you wrote the essay, you did the presentation, your hands shook, your slides had way too many words, but you got through it. And then you did it again in the second semester, and you did it better. All that writing, all those milestones, and all that patience we tested had one purpose, so that in your first undergraduate semester, when you came on to the degree, when a 3,000-word assignment landed on you, that you won't panic, because you have already done this. And you will probably realize this in your second year and your final year as well. So we watched all of it. We watched you grow. We were proud of all of you. And I hope that you understand that the marks were never really the point. So if there is something that I want you to take away from your foundation journey, it's that the foundation, I don't think it simply improved your ability to do math or speak better English or design an innovative solution. It's not your referencing or your presentation skills. What changed about you is I think you now believe yourself. Confidence doesn't arrive before the difficult thing. You don't wait until you feel confident and then attempt something difficult. You attempt something difficult, you struggle through it, and gradually you begin to trust yourself. So if you're sitting here tonight, that is real evidence that you can do something that you once were not so sure you could do that well. The last thing that I'd like to speak to you about today is the person you want to become, because you're here with us for 3 years. I know some of you have completed 1 year, but you're still here with us for a good 2 years at least. So I want to tell you about the person, at least I'd like you to think about the person you want to become and the choices that will take you there. So you all know how I used to get you to sit at the front of the class. Now I'm going to ask one last request of you. So do one thing with me. Close your eyes for a moment, if you can, and imagine that it is actually 3 years from now. And it is your graduation day. You are at the BMICH, not at the Monarchy Imperial. It's the bigger version of tonight. Imagine you're at graduation. Look at the audience. Who is sitting there cheering for you? Now look at yourself. Take a good look at yourself. Who is the person you have become? What kind of student did you turn out to be? Someone who attended classes only when attendance was being checked? Or someone who turned up because you understood that your education was your responsibility? Did you become the student who waited the night before the deadline? Or someone who planned, prepared, and produced work that you were genuinely proud to put your name on? What kind of friend did you become? The friend who sent the deadline reminder, saved a seat in class, and checked in when someone missed class? Were you the person who noticed when a friend had gone quiet and asked whether they were all right? In a group assignment, were you the one who simply finished your part, or did you make sure that nobody was left behind? Did you include the quieter person in the conversation? Did you share what you know? Did you celebrate your friends when they succeeded and encourage them when they began to doubt themselves? What kind of son or daughter did you become? Were you someone who understood the sacrifices your parents made for your education? And did you honor those sacrifices through your effort, integrity, and responsibility? Hold that picture. Because from today onwards, every assignment, every class, every assignment, every conversation that you have, it's going to move you closer to that person. So in the 3 years, or the 2 years that you have remaining for your degree, move consciously towards becoming that person that you just pictured. Before I close, I want to thank the people who helped bring this moment to reality. First of all, to the parents and families in this room. Thank you for trusting us and APIIT with your child. I'm sure you've made sacrifices for this. I'm sure you've heard them panic on the bad nights, and you were the first people they told all their good results to. So what you are watching today, you laid the ground for that. So this is your celebration too. To my foundation lecturers and the academic administration team, thank you. You did the quiet work, the extra class nobody asked you to run, the message you answered at 10 in the night, the student who had gone silent, whom you noticed and followed up on. None of that appears on their transcripts, but all of it is in this room tonight. And to our students, thank you. Thank you for choosing to celebrate today. Thank you for showing up every time in the foundation and for trying. Thank you for saying, I don't know if I can do this, and then doing it anyway. And thank you for allowing us to be part of this stretch of your lives. It's a genuine privilege, trust me, and we don't take this lightly. So you will all go on to do bigger things than this. Of course, first it will be the degree, then it will be your careers, it will be home, it will be families, and things you cannot even picture from where you're sitting tonight. This will not be the largest celebration of your life, but it is the first one, and you only ever get one first. So please don't rush through this evening, stay a while, take the photographs, hug your parents, thank the lecturers in the room, and celebrate how far you've come. Remember what you have already overcome and keep moving towards becoming the person you want to become. So we cannot really wait to see what you would do next, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Doctor. I would now respectfully invite our chief guest, Mr. Neomal De Silva, the Acting Director of the British Council in Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. I'm inspired by watching your performances and listening to Dr. Hasuli and Mr. Bandula. So, along with your slogan, I would like to thank APIIT Sri Lanka for having us, Dr. Gamidu, Dr. Dirukshe, Dr. Hasuli, the faculty, parents, family, and most importantly, today's award winners. It's a real pleasure for us to be here today, and on behalf of British Council, I thank APIIT for inviting Hamzi and myself to share this celebration with all of you today. I'm representing our country director, Orlando Edwards, who also sends his warm regards and congratulations to everyone receiving an award. The British Council has been proud to work in Sri Lanka for almost 80 years, creating opportunities through education and cultural relations. We build connections, understanding, and trust between the people of the UK and Sri Lanka. And today, as everyone mentioned before me, is a celebration of your achievement. Each certificate you receive today represents months of hard work, determination, and perseverance. For many of you, this was your first big step after school. A new institution, a new way of learning, new expectations, and new experiences. And of course, a higher standard to meet. And you should all be proud of this achievement. And I will repeat what was said before, that the parents, the families, and the faculty, this celebration belongs to you as well. International education has never been more important. Around the world, the demand for globally recognized qualifications keeps growing day by day. Employers everywhere are looking for people who can think across borders, who combine strong academic foundations with practical experience and the confidence to work across any market. The foundation programs you have completed do exactly that. Whether your path is in business, computing, or law, or the NCUK International Foundation year, you now hold a qualification that opens doors to degrees with the University of Staffordshire and to universities across the UK and around the world. And that is a remarkable position for you to be at this age. And I hope you recognize that to take a moment to celebrate and look how far you come. One of the reasons UK qualifications are so highly respected is that they are built on rigorous quality assurance and high standards. They are developed in partnership with industry, ensuring they reflect skills employers need today and also tomorrow. Institutions like APIIT, which has brought internationally recognized higher education to Sri Lankan students for more than 25 years, play a vital role in making these opportunities accessible, not just in Colombo, but across the Sri Lanka. Its long partnership with Staffordshire University is well respected across the education sector, and I thank the leadership and faculty of APIIT for their contribution to young Sri Lankans. I've spent much of my career in organizational change, helping businesses transform how they work. And one thing about transformation is it's very uncomfortable. Everyone is in favor of the idea at first, but far fewer are comfortable in practice. The people I've watched who thrive across long careers are not the ones who knew everything on day one. They're the ones who stayed curious and were willing to learn and also unlearn and to be a beginner across your entire career. Skills will get you in the door, and adaptability is what keeps you in the room. And the certificate you receive today is a license to keep learning, and it's not a reason to stop. So that's my message to you, dear students. The world of work will not stand still. New technologies, new industries, new ways of doing things will come whether we are ready or not. So stay curious. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and enjoy this very well-deserved celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. De Silva. Let us now invite our own friends in APIIT to mesmerize us with their talents. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for APIIT talents.
Let's just warm up the afternoon. Again, another big round of applause for all our APIIT talents, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. As we proceed in our occasion today, it is the time that we all have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to award our students who have successfully completed the Northern Consortium UK International Foundation Year and APIIT Sri Lanka Foundation. I invite our chief guest, Mr. Neomal De Silva, Acting Director of the British Council of Sri Lanka, and our chairman, Mr. Bandule Godage, to present the awards. Mr. Gamindu Hemachandra will accompany the guests in awarding the certificates. Dr. Hasuli Pereira and Ms. Nirosha Pereira to join us on stage as well. The names of the awardees of NCUK IFY program and APIIT Business Foundation program will be presented by Ms. Sarah Hamid, faculty member of Foundation School of APIIT Sri Lanka.
NCUK International Foundation Year Konganige Jenanya Ronali Netanya Fonseca. Netune Malagamanage. වීසිංහ මුදියන්සේලාගේ මිතින්දු අනුසර බණ්ඩාර එරාගොඩ. Sagana Rushendra. APIIT Sri Lanka Business Foundation, Mohammad Shiraz Abdullah. Shashini Sandunika Vedipulli Arachige. We would appreciate it if the audience could be a bit more enthusiastic and clap harder. Thank you. Frank Prabhakar Jananeka. Lianadura Nicola Sharon Adaya. Muhammad Adil Mukhtar. Elisha Joan Abraham. Mohammad Zumail Abdul Basit, Ramesh Hamshika Astina, Mohammad Rizan Adila, in absentia, Mohammad Rizan Adila. And I would like to invite Tasara Satindi Amaravikrama. Audience, these students have worked very hard to obtain these certificates, so please clap a bit loudly. Herat Lage Parami Anjalika, Atukoralage Yenuli Nuandara Dahanayaka, Muhammad Abid Mukhtar, Halviti Kankanamge Sayumdi Situsari, Samha Sufyan, Vijay Singha Arachilage Nehan Sanuka Pereira, Devin Nimrod Dimitrius Nanayakara, Muhammad Faik Mauroof, Devmini Vimansa Ganegamage, Fatima Hana Mohammad Zulham, Sivashankar Harirohit, Niturshan Nityanandan, Pilana Mahagodage Don Senindu Nihara Pereira, Tuan Rifat Jalil, Afra Shahina Singhavansa,
Thank you, Zara. And now I kindly invite Dr. Chairman Vijay Sirivadana to join us on stage as we now move on for the awards of Computing Foundation Program. And the names of the awardees will be read by Ms. Sarah Hamid, faculty member of Foundation School at APIIT Sri Lanka.
APIIT Sri Lanka Computing Foundation, Mohammad Muzammil, Mohammad Rasim, Ammar Ahmad Mohammad Akil, Hevamanage Vinuti Vinulya Deshapriya, Yatugsi Varadarasan, Jayaveera Ranasinghe, Charit Yasas Rasanjali Ranasinghe, Don Tarul Tehasna Dinhas Migoda, Sashita Supun Hansaka, Eub Safit Ahmad, Mishal Arif, Mohammad Rizan Mohammad Lukman Ali, Mohammad Hilmi Bilal, Mohammad Iqbal Ahmad Altaf, Mohammad Riaz Ahmad Arham, Shanmugadasan Nishpita, Ravi Chandran Prajanya, I would like to remind the audience to clap, please. Shania and Yagarayas. Muhammad Atif Irshad, Agaljan Murugesu, Muhammad Shafwan, Muhammad Shakik, Pattikara Baddanage, Hasrit Sharunta Ratnagoda, Amarakon Mudiyanselage, Enosh Darvisha Amarakon, Mohammad Saptar Fatima Azza, Mohammad Fazahar Mohammad Fazri, Rameshwara Lingam Sagan, Rajkumar Tanujan, Moragoda Liyanage Ashen Themia Pinto, Malhege Rishen Devsit Pereira, Surendran Sheshika, Mohammad Rizan Rimash Ali, Ahnaf Ahmad Azad, Disanayaka Mudiyanselage Dunita Damindu.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for all our students on stage, please. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dr. Vijayasrivardhana, for joining us on stage. And I now invite Dr. Chatura Varnasurya to join us on stage. The names of the awardees of APIIT Law Foundation will be presented now. And I kindly appreciately requesting all our dear parents and staff here, let's applaud all our kids. It is long, it is tiring, but it's a celebration of all their hard work. So let's celebrate it together with them. Thank you very much. And back again, I'm inviting, please join us on stage for Nancy. Thank you.
APIIT Sri Lanka Law Foundation, Mirisage Oshini Tihansa Fernando. Amarasinghage Dahamya Gayindi Silva, Vijayasinghe Hettiyachi Mudiyanselage Rasuni Nelinsa Vijayasinghe, Fatima Iman, Ishan Mohammed Ansar, කංගන මුදියන්සේලාගේ බානුක ප්‍රමෝද් කරුණාතිලක, Ahmad Firaz Fatima Fihama, Marina Mariam Manokumar, Range Hesandi Metlini, Telikada Palliya Mulguruge, Dilakshi Pratibani Gunasekara, Undugodage, Disandi Charmia Rodrigo, Patirage Kavindi Tarunya Pereira, Mahasamilage Sohana Roseanne Gunawardana, Lehana Marine Savindi Ramanathan, Kevan Josh Alfred, Sembukutti Arachige, Don Sean Cedric Dilhan Senaratna, Oshini Shehani Vishnu Varadan, Sri Skandaraja Sarma Sabari Kirtana, Kirtana. Hetti Arachige Dona Ranuti Anujana.
Thank you to the distinguished guests for joining us in awarding these students. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for all our awardees for this evening. Dear students, congratulations to each and every one of you on your outstanding achievements. I now invite Leonardo Nicola Sharon Adaya, one of our top achievers of the batch of 2026, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Dear Chief Guest, members of the Directorate, our dedicated academic and support staff, proud parents and families, distinguished guests, and my dear friends. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you this evening. Thank you all for joining us as we celebrate not only the successful completion of this foundation program, but also the beginning of exciting journeys that lie ahead. When I reflect on my first day at APIIT, I recall arriving with a mixture of excitement and uncertainty. Like many of us, I was wondering whether I would make my place, whether I would find friends, and whether I would be capable of meeting the challenges that lay ahead. Those first moments were filled with questions, but they were soon replaced with something far more meaningful. What began as a room full of unfamiliar faces quickly turned into a community. Conversations became friends, and friends became support systems, and lecturers transformed every challenge into an opportunity to learn and grow. There were moments of pressure, long hours of preparation, countless assignments, and occasions where we questioned ourselves whether we would be able to make it through. Yet, with the unwavering support and guidance of our lecturers, every obstacle was turned into a lesson, and every success became a shared celebration. Looking back today, I realize that this foundation program has given us far more than academic knowledge, but also it has given us confidence, resilience, and friendships that endure beyond these walls. And a place where many of us truly discovered a sense of belonging. What once felt unfamiliar has become a collection of memories that I will always treasure. And I know that I'm not alone when I say this. This journey has been one of the most rewarding chapters of our lives. One of the greatest lessons that I have learned during my first semester is that success is rarely achieved alone. It is the friendships, it is the encouragement that we shared with each other that carried us through the moments of uncertainty. As we move forward to the next chapters of our educational journeys, I would like to share one thought with my fellow graduates. May we never stop learning. Today marks the completion of our foundation program, but it is only the beginning of lifelong journeys of growth and discovery. Let us continue to approach every opportunity with curiosity, humility, and the willingness to learn, because the knowledge we gain and the experiences we embrace will continue to shape the individuals we become. I would like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to APIIT for providing us with an environment that encouraged learning, growth, and personal development. This institution has been more than just a place of education. It has been a place where we have built confidence, discovered our potential, and created memories and moments that we will carry with us. My sincere appreciation goes to our academic staff whose dedication, patience, and guidance have played an invaluable role in shaping our journey. Thank you for not sharing your knowledge with us, but also for believing in our abilities and encouraging us to strive for excellence. I would like to also extend my deepest gratitude to the support staff, whose efforts build our personality, and their efforts behind the scenes have contributed greatly to creating a welcoming and supportive environment for all of us. I would like to also extend my gratitude to all of our families and proud families that are here today, and especially my mother and my father for supporting us endlessly and sacrificing a lot for our success. Today, as we celebrate this milestone, we do so with the knowledge that we were never alone in this journey. And we leave this chapter behind as steps towards new opportunities. Let us carry forward the lessons we have learned and the friendships we have built and the confidence we have gained. May we continue to grow, achieve, and make those who supported us proud. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you very much, Nicola, and congratulations to all our dear students for completing your foundation program and, of course, going through a lot of challenges, as Dr. Hasuli was talking about. It takes me back a few months when we saw you at our orientations and the welcome week that we said it's going to be 8 months that you will be here in your platform, and you are here today. And as Dr. Hasuli very correctly said, it's just going to be another 3 years. You will be a graduate, and it will also be a very proud moment. So congratulations once again to all of you, and congratulations to the families for going through this tough time together with your darling children. And I also want to remind you, a year ago, you were a beginner at APIIT Sri Lanka. We inspired you for love for learning and, of course, for you to walk and work hard despite numerous challenges. Today, you accomplished successful completion of your foundation year, and now it is time, of course, to celebrate this happiness with your loved ones and families. On behalf of the Directorate, Management, and the APIIT staff at APIIT Sri Lanka, we thank you all for gracing this occasion and joining us to celebrate the success and achievements of our dear students. We commit to revolutionize the higher education landscape by igniting a passion for the intrinsic value of learning and by inspiring love for learning. We are honored to be chosen as the institution of your best preference to complete your foundation programs. Ladies and gentlemen, we now conclude the award ceremony of NCUK International Foundation Year and APIIT Sri Lanka Foundation Year for the year 2026. Please rise for the national anthem.
Apage anuprane